first day of Final Girl-a-thon. Happy Sunday, happy day one. I just woke up. I'm still super groggy. I need to go make some coffee to wake myself up. But I did open the curtains, and when I opened the curtains, I noticed outside is a very stormy, rainy, cloudy day. Perfect start to Final Girl-a-thon. Can't beat that. So I'm gonna put on some fall themed music and kind of enjoy the vibes today. So I'm gonna make coffee. It is Sunday, so we don't really have a lot planned. We might grab lunch today. I'm not sure. Might clean the house today. Our typical morning routine is, wake up, make coffee, watch about an hour of YouTube, and then kind of decide what we're going to do with the day. So who knows? Who knows what today will bring? So we went to TJ Maxx the other day and saw they had all their fall-themed coffee syrups out. So we bought every kind possible. So I'm making coffee. So we got pumpkin caramel. We have white chocolate pumpkin. We have pumpkin cinnamon roll. And then the one we haven't tried yet is vanilla bean pumpkin, which I'm fairly certain all these taste the same, but regardless. So I'm gonna open up vanilla bean pumpkin and try that in my coffee this morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's Final Girl-a-thon day one.
Day one.
Day one. We're here. We're ready to be scared. We've got coffee. So we're going to just do these brief little intros every day. Just kind of letting you know what we're going to do today, and what to expect a little bit, and then what our progress is. And maybe we'll do another check-in at the end just to kind of talk about, what we actually finished in a day. So, as it is day one, what are your plans today?
I woke up at 4:30.
I remember.
I finished Silent Night 3.
Nice.
And then I got a big chunk of The Deep.
Oh yeah, that's your next one, isn't it?
Yes, yeah. Which I'm loving. The only thing I'm worried about is I'm at a good pace now, but I'm worried that I'm going to hit a wall if I read something that's going to be boring or it's not going to keep my interest. That's when I'm going to feel like I don't want to do it anymore. So
yeah. Well, I mean, luckily I think for both of us, because we did this on purpose, you'll see a little bit later, but we purchased a bunch of books to fill in the gaps a little bit, so that in case that does happen, there's a couple of other things we can just quickly grab and digest, and hopefully that gets us back. Well, I woke up about an hour ago, and you were already awake, and I checked Instagram a little bit, made some coffee. I said this you'll see this in my when I wake up, but it is a cloudy, rainy, thundery day today.
Finally.
Right now, at least. So it's a perfect way to start off Final Girl-a-thon. I feel really good about that. So, yeah. I hit a bit of a reading slump last week. So, I did read a few things, but I didn't, nothing was really striking me. And, even the 2 arcs that I got from NetGalley, I did not finish at all. So I was just oh God, not the week before readathon. So that's the other reason why I purchased the book. So I purchased Dark Harvest by Norman Partridge.
There you go.
I purchased this as one of those fill in the gaps books. And then he told me it's going to be made into a movie. And so I was oh, well, I'll just pick it up and read it because it's only 160 pages. So I'm going to do my best to finish this today. first and foremost. And then I'm going to start the last Final Girl. As it is the first day of Final Girl-a-thon, I thought this is an appropriate choice given, you know, the actual readathon. So these are the two I'm going to try and finish today if I can. So that's my kind of plan. So yeah, you have work to do today?
I do have work to do today that needs to be finished by today.
Yeah.
Other than that, then it's just reading.
Do you want to go to lunch?
Yes, I do.
With
you?
Yeah, with me. Like a date. How do you feel about Greek food?
Sure. If the service is good.
Yeah.
The posts, the Instagram posts, people are starting.
Yeah.
Today. Started very early when I was starting as well. So I got to see a lot of your posts and I got to share a lot of your posts. So thank you for that.
Yeah. If you haven't, we're using the hashtag Final Girl-a-thon. I'll put that up here. Use that, tag both of us or just David, and we will share those things and get them out there. Because we want to know what you're reading, what you're doing as well. So, and we're going to really work hard to daily vlog this week. So we're going to put out a vlog every day, which is feels very daunting, but I think we can do it. My biggest concern is that I don't want it to be the same thing every single day, because I feel like it is still summer vacation for both of us. You start work next week, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I start the week after. So we are still technically on break. So we're kind of enjoying those, like, you know, last few days of summer break vacation vibes. And so we're not doing a heck of a lot, but we do have some things that we have to, like, leave the house to do. Mm-hmm. Also, last week it was every day like 110 degrees or something like that. And this week is actually going to be kind of nice. So maybe we can go for a walk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That'd be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm about halfway through Dark Harvest by Norman Partridge, and I love this book so far. Like, I understand why it's so short, because it, like, takes place over the course of one evening, basically, and it is very much folklore based about this small town, and, like, there's this tradition in the small town that, like, keeps the small town afloat, basically, and they have to continue this every year. And essentially this, like, pumpkin-headed boy comes out of the cornfield, and all of the young boys in the town have to, like, race to kill it, and if they kill it, the prosperity of the town is kept up. But there's, like, some secrets behind it which haven't been really, I don't think, explored yet, but it is wild. And, like, it takes place in the 60s, and it doesn't feel that way, like, not in a bad way. Like, it doesn't feel like trapped to a time period, like, in a bad way. It feels very much, I don't know, it feels very prescient. It feels very like this could be happening now. It's great. Like, it's very good so far, and it's not, like, super gory necessarily, but, like, it does have some moments of real horror and violence, which I think are really well done and well talked about. Like, they were talking about this, like, a pitchfork going through a person, and then he was talking about the pain, and he said that fire, it's bottled up Hiroshima, it's 150 proof Nagasaki. There's so much more to it than what it is. or what he believes it to be, and he can barely stand to look at it. And I was like, the writing is great. Like, the writing is like super descriptive. It sets the mood perfectly. Like, I love this so far. This was a great. I'm glad I bought this, and I'm glad I decided just to randomly pick it up. But yeah, it's really good. So I'm gonna finish. It's like I said, I'm halfway through, which it's like 80 pages in basically. I'm gonna finish the other 80 pages this morning, and then I will check back in with you about how I'm feeling.
Good morning. It is day one of Final Girl a Thon. So I'm really excited. I know me and Craig are really excited for this first day. We're off to a really good start. At least I am. Anyway, I woke up really early this morning and finished one on my TBR. And that is, of course, R.L. Stine's Silent Night 3, which you would think after 3 books that the main character, Reva Dalby, would kind of learn her lesson and maybe be a little bit kinder to people, be a little nicer. But that's not why we read these books. And a lot of it has to do with how horrible she is to people. That she has not learned her lesson in this third one, by the way. At least maybe towards the end of it, she kind of does. But this is just one person, one character that just never changes. So I finished this really early this morning. It still reads like a YA book from the mid-90s. So very easy to get through. A lot of red herrings, by the way. You kind of can see, well, actually, you know, with this third book, there was a couple of twists at the end. One that I was not expecting. One that was like, well, duh, of course it's that person. But I thought it was really fun to kind of ease back into. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to R.L. Stine. I think I've kind of, that train has kind of made its way out of the station for me anyway. There's that. So after that, I started Nick Cutter's The Deep, which, by the way, started early this morning. So I woke up about 4:30, finished Silent Night 3, and then kind of dove into this book. I'm at page 122. If you liked The Troop, I think you're gonna really love The Deep. At least I am so far. I was a big fan of The Troop. Craig, not so much. But I really am having a good time with this book. I would say if you're not a big fan of being in tight, narrow places, or if you are claustrophobic, maybe not a good book for you, but it really is very gripping and very terrifying so far. So I'll talk a little bit more about this as the day progresses. How are you doing on your first day of Final Girl-a-thon? Let us know in the comments below. So we're off to a really good start. At least for me, the only dip that will happen is if I hit a book that is a little boring, a little slow, that's maybe going to kind of throw me off the tracks. But hopefully, so far, I'm having a really good time with The Deep. Silent Night 3 was a little, it was okay. I have my nice cup of coffee. Also, for my birthday, since it is Final Girl-a-thon, and we celebrate Final Girls, we celebrate horror films, horror books. It would be rude of me not to share with you. For my birthday, Craig, knowing how much I love horror films, he got me these coasters. because I love a good coaster. There's one. There's that one. Probably one of my favorites. Leatherface holding some daisies. Oh, he's cute. And then that one. See, find somebody that knows you deep down and knows what you love. All right, so that's it for now. I'll check back in a few hours and we'll kind of talk a little bit more about Nick Cutter's The Deep.
It is hot outside, and we are ready to spend the week inside doing absolutely nothing but reading. We do have to run some errands and do some stuff, so we're going to take you along with us as we have to leave the house this week, but the majority of the time we're going to spend, inside reading and getting all these prompts done. So we're going to go on a date, have some lunch, and then we're going to take you to the library, and we're going to pick up a stack of possible books that could fill in the gaps if we have any gaps. So come along with us.
Waking up in my bed, you're still stuck in my head. I'm not even hungover. I wanna call your phone, tell you what you did wrong, then ask you to come over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen, I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad for business, baby you're bad for business. Not good with consequence, I found myself back again, crying on your shoulder. No, it's not good for me, but I still want your body. So dumb, but it's not over. Not very good with decisions, know what's right, but I don't listen, I don't. And I complain and dismiss it, then I keep on reminiscing. I know, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad, baby you're bad
This is going to drive me insane. So we need to clean this up, put some little, put my organizational skills to use, and throw away everything. Well, not everything, but I like to get rid of stuff. Hello, I am back. I've gotten a lot completed, at least for the deep. I don't think a lot of you know this about me, but I'm not a big fan of water. I mean, pools are fine. You will probably never see me at a pool, let alone the ocean. And I think a lot of that has to do with, you know, seeing Jaws at a very young age and just being a little terrified of water, especially in a sea of water where I can't see what is below me. That freaks me out a little bit too much. This book is freaking me out, really, is what it's doing. And, you know, being in a very confined space or underneath the ocean is really very unnerving and unsettling for me at the moment. But so the book is working to that level for me anyway. So I'm gonna try to finish the majority of this book today, right now, because we just had lunch, and so I'm gonna dive back into it. Hopefully, let's say finish it tonight, so then I can begin carry tomorrow morning, because right now I'm on track. So we'll see how long that goes. So there's that, and hopefully you all are just kind of diving into your Final Girl-a-thon TBRs, and let us know how you're doing, because I really enjoy that. And, you know, keep posting on Instagram, because those are my favorite things to watch and to see what everybody else is reading. Anyway, I'm gonna continue on with this book. I really only have probably about another 150 pages left, so hopefully I can get that done. I just finished up some work, so I'm a little caught up with everything right now, so we'll see how this goes, and hopefully we'll get this done today, so that way I can start something new tomorrow morning, which is fantastic.
Good afternoon. It is afternoon, day one, Final Girl-a-thon. I wanted to do a quick update. I finished Dark Harvest by Norman Partridge, and I loved this book. Loved it. It's short. It's an easy read. It's very, very quick. It all takes place over the course of one night, and I don't want to spoil anything, but like, it's very much about like what we do and what we sacrifice to move on and get out of whatever situation we're in. Like, it was great. I absolutely loved it. Would recommend it. It actually, I said this before, but I think this fits 2 prompts for our readathon. I think that it fits the holiday one because it is set around Halloween, and it also fits the folk horror one because it is kind of a folk tale, fairy tale-ish. So it does kind of have both of those elements going for it. So I would recommend this. I'm giving this a 5 out of 5. I loved it. I'm about halfway through the last final. I keep calling it Final Girl Support Group or whatever, but the last Final Girl by Stephen Graham Jones, about halfway through, and I have thoughts. It's not my favorite thing that I've ever read, ever. I haven't vibed with Stephen Graham Jones yet, and I kind of hope that this would be the thing, but I don't know that it will be. I know that he's trying to subvert some trends and some tropes in horror with this book, which I appreciate a lot, but at the same time, I kind of just part of me just wants it to be like a standard slasher, and it's kind of not that. So as of right now, I'm about, like I said, about halfway through, about 100 pages left to finish it up. So I could finish it today. We'll see, maybe tonight. But yeah, I've got some editing to do on this vlog, which I'll show you. And then David and I are going to do a quick little wrap up, and then hopefully we'll get the vlog out to you tonight. So
I'm
tired.
My energy is depleted.
Yeah.
Stop finishing my words.
Well, it's the end of day 1. How'd you feel about your day today?
My day is good. I'm almost done with
the
dip. Almost like Nick Cutter's kind of grown as a writer, but I don't know. Did he write this before? It hasn't gotten too bonkers yet, but as I was telling them before, I'm not a fan of water. It's a little too much.
Yeah.
For me.
So do you think that I would like it?
I don't. Right now, yes.
Okay.
But I still have maybe about 85 pages left.
Well, we both finished a book today, though.
So you finished?
I finished Dark Harvest, which you heard me talk about. Loved it. 5 out of 5. I think you should read it.
Okay.
I mean, if you're feeling like if you're feeling that dip that you're talking about earlier, I think this would be a good.
Okay. What about?
It's good. It's a love letter to horror movies. It's a love letter to Final Girls. It's like trying to subvert the tropes of horror movies in a lot of ways, but he writes it like a movie script, basically. So he like cuts to things and like fades to things, and like there's like little arrows in there. So like it's a little bit harder to read. And I'm also listening to the audio, so like that doesn't. It's kind of helping me a little bit, but yeah, I'm not like loving it yet, but I'll get there. I'll get there eventually. It's a pretty good day 1. Yeah, we had lunch. How'd you feel about that Greek food? Yeah,
It's good.
yeah,
It's good. Service
not great.
questionable.
Yeah.
Food nice. I will probably order something different.
Yeah. Well,
Next time?
we went to lunch. We went to the library. We read some books. We cleaned. Well, David cleaned. And now I'm going to edit all of this together. So.
So how are you guys doing?
Yeah. How was your day 1? Tell us below. Comment below. And if you're not following us on Instagram, you should be.
At @shelf_possessed.
Using the hashtag FinalGirlThon. That's how we'll find your posts, because we're both following that hashtag. So we'll post anything that you post there. And if you're doing the whole readathon for the whole week, and you are also doing YouTube stuff, tag us in a video so we can see it, and then we can talk about it as well. So yeah, are you having fun?
I am so far.
Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. I will say that one thing that I'm nervous about is that, like, the vlogging every day and the reading and the editing, I'm like, am I going to get anything read? Thank you for coming for day 1. Come back tomorrow for day 2, and we will see you in the next one.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.